Hey everybody, Ryan Medora here, and welcome to a bass lesson that focuses on technique, a little bit of theory, and just finding a great warm-up exercise to flow with. So if you want to get tab or notation for this, head over to my Patreon page. You can find it there. You can also like this video, subscribe to the channel, do all the things. But let's get started with this. This is something that I like to do because it really helps me establish solid 4-fret span fingering, different arpeggio shapes for major and minor chords, and it's just like a nice little flow state for finding a good warm-up exercise. I always like to kind of pick up my bass and warm up with something that is really kind of specific and lets me get oriented on the instrument. So we're going to do this exercise in the key of G, although you're welcome to transpose it to other keys, and we're really going to focus on adhering to our 4-fret span here. So I'm going to begin by just playing a G major scale, starting with my middle finger. So I'm going to go middle, pinky, index, middle, pinky, index, ring, pinky. And if you want to kind of keep going on the instrument, you can also go index, ring, pinky, and that'll let you play up to scale degree 4, an octave higher. So you can think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then this is essentially 2, 3, 4. Or 9, 10, 11 if you want to keep going up in intervals. But that'll kind of give you all of the notes in the key of G over this 4-fret span in this particular position. So we're going to stay there, and then we're going to kind of play essentially down the scale, going chords 4, 3, 2, 1, meaning we're going to be playing a C chord, a B minor, an A minor, and a G. So think about moving like 4 chord, 3 chord, 2 chord, 1 chord. We're going to use our diatonic rules, meaning the 1 and the 4 chord will be major, the 2 and the 3 chord will be minor. And we're just going to start by arpeggiating these chords by playing the root, 3rd, 5th on the way up, hitting the octave, and then the 5th and the 3rd on the way down. And then the root note will be the root note of the following chord. So if I start on this if I start on the C chord, I'm going to play the root, the 3rd, the 5th, the octave, the 5th, and the 3rd. And then the next note that I play, instead of the root of the C chord, will be the root of the B chord. So it'll just flow right there. Just like that. And if you want to think about counting this, we are in 3/4. So rhythmically, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that 3/4 count is going to happen, and you'll discover that as you're moving through the arpeggio, you'll go 1, 2, 3, meaning root, 3rd, 5th, and beats 1, 2, 3. And then when you play the octave, that is also on beat 1. So we're going 1, 1, and then we start the next chord on the next beat 1. So it's a nice little 3/4 vibe for you. And as we go through this, we're going to move from this C chord, which is major, to the B chord, which is minor. And for that minor shape, we're going to start with our index finger here, pinky, ring, and then we're going to do that little ring crossover. Okay, so this is a nice little minor shape. That's a 4-fret span shape starting with our index finger. And so if we play from the C chord into the B chord, it'll feel like this. And if you want to get started just there before doing the whole exercise, do it to it. Just go back and forth. That's a really nice little warm-up. Now, as we keep going with the exercise, we're going to find our 2 chord, which is going to be built on the A. And this is also going to be a minor chord, but we're going to use a different shape than the B minor, because now we're going to be starting with our pinky. So our minor pinky position shape is going to go pinky, middle, index, and then our index is going to do that little crossover. And then we're going to ultimately play down into the G chord, our nice regular 4-fret span G major. And so if we put all of these together, we'll start on the C, B minor, A minor, G. And then as you play the 3rd of the G chord, that perfectly leads us as the wonderful leading tone that the B is into the C, and we can kind of just get this exercise going again and basically play around, so it's just going to flow right through it. I'm just playing right through it. You can just do this forever. If you want, you can also practice just going between just the C and the G chord, kind of the same way we started if you just wanted to rock the beginning with the the C chord to the B chord. You can just go between your two major shapes. So if you're not too familiar yet with your arpeggio shapes, you may just want to start here, where I'm just kind of playing C major down to the G. Just going back and forth, essentially playing 4-to-1, going from that C chord down to the G chord. So you can kind of see that there are variations of this exercise. You can kind of play it just from the 4 chord to the 3 chord, going major to minor. You could play from the 4 chord to the 1 chord, major, major, or you can do that full sequence of 4 major, 3 minor, 2 minor, 1 major. And if you want to get extra fancy with it, you can turn these into 7th chords. So when you do that, we're going to substitute that top note, the octave, with the 7th. So as we do that, we're going to play our C major chord with a major 7th. So we're going to go to play that B here with our ring finger instead of the octave with our pinky. But the rest of it is going to flow the same. And then when we go to the B chord, we're going to play a B minor 7. So that note, instead of the octave, we're going to go and play this A here. Then the A chord will be an A minor 7. So we're going to play root, 3rd, 5th. We're going to get our 7th here with our pinky. And then when we go and land on the G chord, that will also be a major 7th. So we're going to throw our little F sharp in here. So if we were to play the whole sequence using the 7th chords, and you can just keep going. So that's a great little warm-up exercise for you. If you want to get tab notation, anything like that, head over to my Patreon page and you can find it there. And in the meantime, be really cognizant of your fingering with this. Use a metronome, feel that 3/4 time, and have a great day. Happy practicing.